Hi everyone. He said my name is Edwin. I go to Nyack College. I'm 19. I'll be 20 in a couple of days. I just want to start right here with my testimony. I'm the only Christian in my family, so you guys know. And I was speaking to you about the trip that I was taking in May. And this is a testimony of basically God's grace in my life. My father passed away when I was about 3 years old. I was about to be 4. It was actually the day before my birthday. And, that actually did take like a big toll on my life later on. But I'll explain that as I go on. As I was growing up, when I was about like 6 years old, when one of my cousins, he actually molested me. And then I was about 8 years old when another cousin did that to me again. And I grew up, I was always thinking about like what a man should be like. And I remember even this one time when I was watching TV, and there was a man on the television, and it was like this muscular man, and I was like, I'm supposed to be like that, you know? And I never understood why, but I had like this attraction to men. And I grew up and I had like this homosexual attraction. And I ended up getting in a relationship with a guy when I was about 12 years old. From when I was about 11, 12 until I was about 16, because my mom used to babysit me. And he used to come over to my house, and we used to share a bed. And that's how like things happened. And it got worse. And I remember at one point when I was 16, I remember crying out to God. I was like, God, please stick together for me, because I did not want to do anything with him or anything like that. And the Lord literally like just took him away. Like I literally like hadn't seen him for like a really, really, really long time. And the one time I did see him, it was like I knew that God broke something there, because I had no attraction to him or anything like that. The gospel was presented to me when I was about 14. My sister Julissa, she asked me if I wanted to receive Jesus. And at the time, I said yeah, but I still wasn't living my life for God. It wasn't until I was 17 that I got closer to God. And I actually think it's a funny story, because in high school, I was a junior in high school, and there was a Christian club in my school. And I went to the last day of the Christian club. It's called Secret, and it's all over the state, in the city. And they asked me to be the treasurer. So I was like, I wasn't really sure, but I said, okay, I'll be the treasurer of the club. And I still wasn't walking with God. But then when September came, that's when God literally changed my life, and like I got closer to Him, and like He started to do things in my life. So I was a leader in the club, and I was actually walking with God. So it was like kind of funny to me how He called me before I even got my life straight with Him. I also had a struggle with pornography, and that lasted like a really long time. But now I'm looking like I'm almost 20, and I know God has freed me from all these things, and like I can praise Him for that, and I thank Him so much. One thing that God has given me is just a real love for people and a love for Him. Like I could literally look at all you guys and say that I love all of you guys. Literally, like I can say that because I know that God has given me that love. Well, I go to Nyack College. I'm a Bible major right now. I'm thinking about a double majoring in sociology. But I'm planning on, first I want to go to the graduate school of, it's also with Nyack College, and it's to become a marriage and family therapist. But I also want to be a college professor. I want to teach Bible. So that's really where I feel the Lord is leading me, to teach Bible. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Now, I want to go to Haiti, and I'll be going with Times Square Church with a team of 10. And the reason I want to go is because Haiti is still in devastation. Even though it's been about a year since the earthquake. Well, it's been longer than a year actually, and it looks exactly the same. There's people living in tents, and they really, really need the help. So, and I would also say, many people have been going there to work, but it's like, even though it's been a year and people have been going to work, the conditions have been the same, and the people still need the help. And I feel called like to do missionary work. That's really the reason why I want to go to Haiti, because I want to do this work for God. And this will be my first mission trip, so you guys know. While we'll be doing it, we'll be doing medical work, and specifically dental work. We'll be doing working with people on their teeth and stuff like that. And when I first heard that we were going to be doing that to work, I was really like, I guess confused. I'm like, there's people like, they have like other things, but like, if you really think about it, like, the teeth are really, really important because you use them to eat. And like, the people who they have rotten teeth, they have teeth missing, or they have no teeth. And it's like, how can they eat? Like, all that does is add to the problem of them being malnourished. So if we can like take one thing and help them with that, that would help heal the problem, you know? Oh, another thing. There was this little boy. The leader of the team that I went with, actually, she just came from Haiti, like last week. And she said there was this little boy, and he never ever like smiled, and he never spoke to anyone, like ever. Like he literally would stay there and he'd be sad all day. And it was because he had such horrible teeth, they were all rotten. So she actually, did work on his teeth and fixed them for him. And after, like, he looked in the mirror and he saw his teeth and he was so happy, and he actually started speaking to people. And I was like, wow, by that, because I was thinking about how little things, how God, He can just take something that we can do and change someone's life through that. Yeah. So, pretty much, I need support to go to do God's work. And the trip is in May. And that's about it. Thank you.